fight between an OnyFans model and her boyfriend.
For the stabbing death of her boyfriend.
Get up right now!
Of self-defense has inconsistencies in it.
An OnyFans model has been charged with the murder of her boyfriend, but she has been calling this self-defense.
He's talking, then you talk.
Courtney Clenny is speaking for herself, but the videos coming out of their toxic relationship are seemingly gaining more trust.
I want a restraining order against Christian.
Toxicity, domestic violence, and abuse in relationships are the brightest red flags that, if not the couple, people around them should be alarmed of. After the brutal death of model Courtney Clenny's boyfriend, Christian Obumseli, talks about their life are all over the internet. Watching the videos of them hitting and yelling at each other is disheartening. More than that, watching no other person intervening is even worse. The couple used to live in a luxury house in Florida. Courtney, who went by the name Courtney Taylor, has a strong social media presence with 2 million active followers on Instagram and a net worth of $2 million. The couple was together for 2 years, during which they had many altercations. Obumseli was a rugby player in his college time. He started his own company in 2018, Wiesman and Peachtree LLC. His net worth was around $2 to $3 million. The case has sparked conversations about domestic violence against men. For attorneys, it is about getting the case on their client's side, but for people, it is a case of a black man murdered by a white woman. Courtney, the OnyFans model, who used to earn mostly from her exclusive content, can be heard in this video raging at Obumseli for greeting an acquaintance without her information. The clashes between Courtney and Christian were not limited to their apartment. This video is from their building's elevator. This video dates 2 months before the murder. These fights were nothing new for the couple who used to post happy faces online. The pictures and the emotions they show seemed pretentious now. Clips like these and others that were captured by Obumseli's cell phone caught different fights showing Courtney used to abuse him and call him racist slurs. Who could have imagined the couple living together since 2022 in the same apartment, struggling for freedom and space, would end up suffering till their last breath? The videos mirrored their past and showed their haunting present. You may think the past is gone, but when they take a U-turn, they may turn the whole life upside down. Model Courtney has been arrested previously and charged with domestic battery, overthrowing a glass bottle at Obumseli during their argument for not going out to dinner the previous day. On July 27, 2021, Metropolitan Police responded to the Cosmopolitan Resort for a family disturbance. The security officers of the restaurant claimed she had admitted it was all her fault. The couple used to be violent and seemed to be unconcerned about each other. Another incident can be known from October 9, 2021, from this text message got by Miami police from Obumseli. The text highlighted the incident when Courtney stabbed Obumseli in his leg. It was so hurtful that he even couldn't walk. The texts revealed Obumseli felt tormented over their relationship, lamenting, "I have sacrificed my pride and ego." He later indicated he was sliced on the face with a knife, got slapped on his stitches, got checked on, got kicked out, and also been called a slur. All the texts give a hint of a brutal murder under the name of self-defense. She was charged with domestic violence even before the murder, but they chose to stay together. They chose to live their life closely or end their life shortly. On April 3rd of 2022, reported Obumseli dead in his apartment, suffering in Courtney's lap. A knife stabbed him to death. His pain accompanied him till the last moment, and he died in his home sweet home. Courtney called 911, asking them to call 101. She can be heard panicking on the call. Obumseli was crying and sobbing out of pain. The couple have been reported in different fights, ending with knife stabs. The knife stab that day went too far, closing a chapter of their dating life and marking a full stop on the sufferings of Obumseli, or say made him suffer till he could have. When police reported on the crime scene, it was all shattered. Bloodstains were everywhere. The pants of Courtney were soaked in his blood, and she was crying and pleading for his help. The weapon was on the floor. Obumseli was unconscious, and Courtney was unaware of the fact that he was no longer alive. Her stab had taken his life, and now she would have to suffer for her life to prove her act a mere self-defense. The 911 call that Courtney made informed police about the attempt to murder, but soon the body was reported dead. Police called Courtney for an interrogation and to inform her that Obumseli was no longer alive. Police arrested Courtney as she was the one who stabbed him. Still, a saucy video was posted on her OnyFans account after her arrest. People around the couple were aware of their violent relationship and came forward to claim what they knew. She was arrested, yet no charges were applied to her. She claimed the murder was an act of self-defense. A Miami PD spokesperson claimed there was a physical altercation between the couple before the murder. Slane's family made a fundraising page and stated that any money donated would be used to cover the funeral bill and even counseling. The page GoFundMe for the victim's family had already raised nearly $70,000 for their help as of April 8, 2022. After her arrest, Obumseli's parents, Sabrina Puglisi and Frank Prieto, claimed they would use new evidence in the trial and prove her an abuser of domestic violence. On the other hand, the family and attorney of Obumseli have been saying he was not an aggressor. The family has expressed their deep sorrow and has been saying they have lost something more than Tabi and the smile of every family gathering, and the family is not the same after this loss. Clenny, who has pleaded not guilty, is in jail without bail awaiting trial, with a status conference set for July. Clenny maintained her innocence throughout the procedure and pleaded non-guilty. She stayed in the jail and did not attend the arraignment in jail during a hearing. She stated the murder was not intentional and she threw a blade from approximately 10 feet away. However, the wound in the heart was too deep to be thrown from a distance. Courtney's attorneys gave the given statement in her defense and claimed that, "We are completely shocked at Courtney's arrest based upon the clear evidence of self-defense in this matter. Obumseli attacked her and choked her that evening. Courtney had no choice but to meet force with force. Further, we are disappointed that the state attorney sought an arrest warrant in this matter. We have cooperated with the investigation from the beginning with both the state and the City of Miami Police Department. We have always offered to self-surrender if charges were filed to begin the legal process of clearing her of the charges." Amid the allegations against Courtney, her parents are the new accused in the case. They are facing charges for unauthorized access to Christian's laptop, even though they do not have permission to do so. On December 8th, a jury charged Courtney in the second-degree murder case. The case was on the side of Obumseli, and the whole family was under some suspicion under one or other charges. The families and attorney of Obumseli tried their best to retrieve success for him, and they were somewhere winning. The case filed in 2022 is getting its closure in 2024. The allegations made by the family are making it tough for them to prove their daughter innocent. The pain of the victim and his family cannot be erased or forgotten, but somewhere with the case proceedings, the case was seen reaching to end. Parents of Courtney have been charged guilty of unauthorized access to Obumseli's laptop. The tampering with the documents or attempt to tamper with the laptop made them fall in the case as an accused. The whole family is facing charges and is arrested. The case is still under the court, and we will keep you updated about what next is happening. Till then, we are only claiming what is being stated by official sources, and no information is tampered with. Some claims might be our opinions and theories regarding the case, and we request the viewers' discretion.